Hello and welcome to Souq Sports. We've been off air for a while and it sounds and looks very nice and beautiful to be back. This is Friday the 16th of May 2025 and we are sure enjoying it. Now, my name is Chooks, John Rogers Chooks, and there's no better way to start this day than my guy, my very, very guy. Your Excellencies, please join me as I welcome your own. Yes, welcome back, welcome back. It's still your program. It's still Souq Sports, and there's no better way of arresting your attention than making you to be there, like there and there. My name is Chooks, John Rogers Chooks, and your Excellencies, I was about to introduce to you the one, the only. He is still very, very eligible. Please join me as I welcome to Souq Sports on this day, Kelvin Ojefia.
I still remain your humble boy from the road, Kevin Ojefia, a.k.a. Kevolala. This is Souq Sports. Let's talk about business. Let's talk about the love of football. And let's talk about those people that will start the league very, very well. And at the end of, let's talk about the caretakers of the Premier League and also the real owners of the league as well.
You didn't hear that coming from me. Yes, it's Souq Sports and we are back. Your Excellencies, for those that are wondering, there's a whole lot of things we'll be talking about. Today, we'll be going outside. We'll talk money, we'll talk business. We'll also see grassroots. And we'll also say some good prayers because we need it. We'll go straight to what's happening at the Italian Open. Tennis, that's where we head to. And we'll say Coco Gauff. Some few seasons ago, she had a particular match with this particular lady. But this particular time, she said no. She took 3 hours of intense battle for her to get to the finals of Italian Open. And this is her very first time playing on that turf. We say congratulations to her. Now, she will be facing home favorite. For those that know what we're talking about, Paolini. She will be going against Paolini, Italian-owned, Roma-owned Paolini on Saturday. Now, for Jasmine defeated Peyton Stream 7-5-6-1 to book her first meet, and everybody's expecting her to win. Well, we are all looking. It's going to happen on Saturday, and this is the first time a homegrown player is playing in the finals in 40 years. That's a good time. Now, fourth seed Coco Gauff beat Zheng 7-6, 6-3, 4-6, 7-6, 7-4. That match took well over 3 hours. That was a very strong one. For this particular two ladies, we are looking forward to something very exciting this Saturday. Where are you going to put your money?
Well, I won't say I'm going to put my money on Coco. Coco Gauff has always been one of my favorites when it comes to tennis for the female tennis player. She has been my favorite, and I'll still put my money on Coco Gauff because when you check that head-to-head, Coco Gauff has actually beaten Paulina more than Jasmine actually beating Coco Gauff. They've played 3 times, and Coco Gauff has actually won twice.
Okay.
So should I say this is going to be like a revenge for Pauline if she actually decided if she can actually go home with the win? So it's going to be like a comeback for her because if she wins, it's going to be a tie 2-2. If she wins. But you know, Coco is not actually backing out. The game that actually led her to the semifinals, at a point she said she felt like giving up because it was a tough one.
Oh, definitely.
3.5 hours just for one game.
The Chinese lady was not giving up.
It was a very tough one. So she said she felt like giving up, but she kept encouraging herself. So sometimes when the body is weak, the spirit needs to speak.
We've seen Coco cry several times. But I think she's matured over time that she's telling herself, I'm not crying no more.
She has grown.
Let someone else do the crying.
She has grown in the game. She has grown in the game.
So you are putting your money on Coco?
Yes, and she's just 20. It's going to be a very interesting one, a very tough one. I think I would even say that would be the final for the final.
The one I was played or this one is about. Okay, Let's wait for Saturday to know what's happening. Now let's get to the men's side of it. Now, for the Italian Open, Jannik Sinner, he beats Casper Ruud. Everybody was expecting Casper to get to the final, but luckily for him, sorry, you met Jannik on your way there, and you were not beaten. You were trumped 6-0, 6-1. And Jannik will be meeting Tommy Paul in the first semifinals, and for the second finals, Carlos Alcaraz will be taking Lorenzo Musetti. Now, this is the first time two Italians are getting to meet the finals of Italian Open. Do you think an Italian will play in the finals?
Should I say it's obvious that definitely an Italian will definitely go to the final. It's like a normal thing for the day. Someone will definitely get there. Now, for the case of, you cannot meet Jannik Sinner and you think you will just go with. I don't know if he's actually. That guy cannot just stop winning. Jannik cannot just stop winning.
Okay.
I think being the number one, being the best in the world is not just by saying it, it's by your action. And he has kept it. Jannik has kept it. He has been there and keeps proving himself. Then for Alcaraz, should I say the semi is going to be a very tough one for him, because for Lorenzo, we saw the people. He defeated the likes of what's his name? He defeated the like of Medvedev. It's not really easy, and we know how Alcaraz actually defeated him several. For all the times they've met, Alcaraz will always beat this young man, and for him to take the likes of Varevs and Medvedev at the beginning of the competition to get to the semifinals, that will show that he has actually prepared himself for someone like Alcaraz. It's going to be a tough one.
I'm smiling and just shaking my head.
It's going to be a tough one, but I'll give it to Alcaraz.
Well, for those that are not aware, Lorenzo, he's been on this particular streak for a while, even if he's not gotten to beat the person at the final, but it's going to be a very good match. But people are predicting Jannik Sinner and Alcaraz.
Again. It's normal, first and second. It is both of them again, and everybody wants to see an interesting final.
Okay, an interesting final we will definitely see. For the semi-finals, it's still going to happen tomorrow. That's for the men. Then for Sunday, we'll get to see who is going home with the prize money. For those wondering, the ATP Tour top stars, they are competing. Some have gone home, and for those wondering, the Masters 1000 event, they announced a prize pool of €8,055,385. Now, this is for the 2025 edition. Now, singles will be going home with €985,030. That's a good money. And 1,000 points. And those playing the double team will go home with €400,560. That's some still very, very good money.
Yeah, it's a good one. Sorry to actually chip in this. If Coco wins the final, she becomes world number 2. If she wins.
Right now,
the final.
If is a very expensive word.
So she wins, she becomes world number 2, and she goes home with this money. So, man.
Well, let's wait for.
There is good money in sports. Let's just swing the bat.
Oh yes. Now let's get straight to athletics. This is one beautiful side of it that is also sad on this part of the divide. For those that know, the World Relay Championship happened in Guangzhou, China, and the good surprises we get to see is that of Great Britain. Success Edwan. I keep wondering, these beautiful young ladies, if they were representing country of origin. Oh, let's focus on where we're. She produced a very stunning last leg on her very first senior international debut, and she helped Great Britain to claim gold in women's 4x100 meters at the World Relay Championship in Guangzhou. Now, this is the side that I was not expecting. For those wondering, she dusted Jamaica's Shericka Jackson.
Come on,
like
a passer.
Then give her a wave. We see it. She also dusted Maria Perez of Spain on the final straight. She gave them that gold, and that was something.
this lady, Success is just 20. Now she's representing her countrymen. She's just 20. She did not just win the gold for herself. She won the gold for her country. She won the gold for her team. When
we say congratulations.
let's just
Congratulations
that,
to Wedderburn, Godson, Amy Hunt, and Bianca Williams. These beautiful, 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 God bless black ladies who say congratulations. And to GB, Team GB, congratulations. Now, Spain came second in a time of 42.28 seconds, and Jamaica came third, 42.33 seconds. Now, the also good part was South Africa. South Africa won the men's 4x100 meter gold in a time of 37.61 seconds. Nigeria was nowhere to be found. This is the sad part of it, thanks to visa issues.
Why?
Exactly why.
Why?
Now, the quote, in quote, has it that now for about 6 to 8 Nigerian athletes were coming from the US.
Okay.
So now there is this particular standing policy China is having with the US for anybody traveling from the US, thanks to the trade wars and all these tariff issues. So now we now happen to be caught in the crossfire.
So we are like
collateral
damage for the whole...
Well, if we say collateral damage. But now my own question is, the Sports Commission, the National Sports Commission, did they not know?
And what did they do?
The Ministry of Sports, did they not know? They had time, they knew this event, they knew these people have qualified. Why did we not, before this thing, even if it means applying directly from here, or the Sports Commission contacting the Chinese embassy directly from here, the China had to send somebody working in the embassy to go to the Sports Commission and talk to them. China did that.
And we didn't.
I don't know if you understand. So this to tell you how far preparation, how well do we really prepare for these things and stop this fire brigade approach?
Is it that we have not actually started seeing what sport has brought into this world? How people, our countries tend to actually export their sportsmen just to make money. We don't see the business side of sport. We don't see the names that comes with you representing you representing your country and you bringing back something for them. I don't know, is it that the Nigeria Sports Commission, we don't really see what other countries are doing for their sportsmen?
Well, those particular questions, we will package it and send it to...
Please, we should. we should.
The Sports Commission. We should. Because we sure need answers. For anyone who is found wanting in any of this arrangement, I think that person should answer for it. Fire the person. We beg you. It's all. You remember what happened in the last Olympics? Yeah. Someone was not registered for a race. That's not
even the bicycle issue.
You can't forgive that.
The cycling guy.
Yeah, a different country had to give. Yeah.
Come on now. And we are the giant of Africa.
Yes, we are still the giants of Africa. Yes. We move on straight to Formula One, to things that are not that savory. Now we heard about what the Formula One board. There was this issue beginning of the season, and they were trying to bring up a ban and a fan on drivers that were swearing, and we thought it was just going to go away, but it refused to go away. All of a sudden, it's turning to something else. Now, the back and forth controversy over punishing Formula One drivers for swearing is all a bit suspect. That came from Mercedes driver George Russell. The governing body, FIA, well, they came out on their own and were trying to relax what they said. But now, it has turned to something else. People will get frustrated behind the wheels.
Yes.
And it's just them in that
Before they make some of these rules, don't they know that these people, they are humans, they have emotions?
Under pressure.
They are under pressure. They
at high speed.
They want to deliver. So any little thing can actually get them frustrated at that time. We've seen many cases in football where you see where the ref blows against a particular player and the guy gets frustrated. Like, I didn't do anything. Can even shout at the ref at that particular time. So these people, they are humans like us. So they have emotions, they have blood running in them. So definitely there are times that they can just spark out. There are times that they will say some certain things that they're not supposed to say. We should actually understand this, and we'll make some of these rules lighter. Come on. The rule
for this particular one, it shouldn't even be there in the first place, because the question we should not ask, who are those that are listening?
To what is?
Of course, that's what I'm asking. Who are those that are listening to what he's saying? Because most times what the driver is saying is between him and his team.
Yes.
Then when you bring the camera on to the driver, you are not supposed to take the words that are coming between the driver and his team, except instructions that affects the game.
Yeah.
So why bring these rules in the first place?
Come on.
Let the driver be human, like you say.
Let him speak.
We want those frustrations. That's the fun of the game.
That is the drama of the game. We want to see how he tried to drive and he discovered that something was not fixed right and discovered that the road is sleepy. We want to see that frustration. We want to see that drama. We want to see that aggression. They are humans now. They are not machines. So come on, allow them to actually say whatever we want to say. Allow them to express themselves.
Please, FIA, don't separate the emotions from the game. Let's have fun going. And right now, a lot of people have criticized it, and the officials have come to say yes, no, they reduced, but the issue is this controversy just needs to go away. We don't need it, like at all. Let them drive, and let's have fun. Next, moving on, we get to tell you what is happening next. So we move on. Now, we are taking actions at the situations where things have been reverted because somebody complained. It's not worth it. So now let's go straight to the next story, and that has to do with what is happening in another sport. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's get to golf. The big man's game. It's happening at the US PGA Championship. This is just the first round, and as we speak, Masters champion Rory McIlroy, everybody, a whole lot of people put their money on him. We never can tell. But this is just round one, and he ended 10 shots behind the leader, Jhonattan Vegas, after round one. Now, for those wondering, US PGA Championship, Vegas birded 5 of his final 6 holes to set the pace at the 7 under and move 2 clear of Ryan Gerald and Cam Davis. Now, McIlroy, on the other hand, managed just 2 birdies in 3 over par, round of 74. Now, not just him, even when everybody's looking at him, let's also remember that world number 1 is there, Scotty Scheffler. He's defending, and I've also the champion, that's the last champion, Xander Schauffele, who both share the same pronunciation on him. They finished 2 under and 1 under respectively. This is just round 1. Do you see these 3 coming to do any magic?
I will keep saying that it is better you start better.
Start strong.
Yeah, start strong to avoid pressure. And I think that was one thing that actually favored Liverpool when it comes to football, when the last Premier League. So when you start strong, even when you start getting tired, because of the points you've accumulated at the beginning of the tournament,
you have a buffer zone.
You just, even if you start struggling, at least you have something you have something for people to you have created a pace for people to start fighting, thinking of how to climb to you. So now starting like this, actually, I don't even know what to say about McIlroy for now.
Okay.
10 points behind.
It's just 10 points.
It's not just. So do you think whoever is leading now is
I've seen where guy hit a hole in one. You
True.
never can tell. Okay, now let's look at the prize money. For those
But will you say the game is open?
You said?
Will you say the game is still open?
It's just round 1. It's still very open.
I doubt. For him, I doubt.
It's still very open. That's why these guys are good. That's why they are pros. That's why they're number 1, 2, and 3. You never can tell.
Okay.
Now, for the prize money, you just know. You know. One would say a little above 20 million. You know. You know. If you are a golfer or you're an aspiring golfer, you know. There's no enough of us measuring it, so that somebody will not go and pick up a club tomorrow and start potting holes you are not sure of. Now, follow us. We'll give you the full details as the day roll out. Now, let's get straight to what's happening in the UFC, where people beat each other for fun. And entertainment on this
for the money. Not just for fun, for the money.
For the money?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to ask someone to come punch me like this all for fun. Not for fun, for the money.
For the money.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Della, Maddalena, the guy has, as I tell you, he has beaten Belal Muhammad. Now, this is one thing most people didn't get to know. Although he didn't knock him out completely, it had to come from his scorecard. 48, 47, 48, 47, and 49, 46. Now, he has claimed the UFC welterweight champion, unanimous decision. Though all ref called on his behalf. All judges called on his behalf. Now, the Austrian wants to face, this is the side I don't understand. He wants to face the lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. My people, the last set of human beings that went that route did not come back whole. Can't he just enjoy his win for now?
Who set these matches?
And just kept quiet.
Chooks, who set these matches? Allow the champion to enjoy the...
Just enjoy your win and keep quiet.
But you know, these banters like this and challenges like this is what make the game sells. Yeah.
You beat somebody and be pointing I want you.
Yes.
To somebody that is on his own and just looking at you.
People want to see that drama as well. So I'm coming for you. You are next. I'm taking that belt from you. So they started building the story already. So let's read along.
Let me give you a brief history. This guy we are talking about retired and came back.
And keep winning.
He didn't retire because he wanted to retire, because there was nobody for him to beat. And now you want to beat who exactly? His father trained him right from... if you see the documentary, the father used to be in the sport, now became a coach, trained him right from when he was busy training the champions, he was training the small boy. So now the small boy has become an Agba. So when the Agba has now become a champion.
So when we were going to school, the boy was training?
He was beating, he was beating people. Well, we really want to see that match. So for Makhachev, we look forward to you being you, and we look forward to the current champion also being the current champion. We go straight to what's happening in sports business. But before we get down there, we'll go on a very short break, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Remember, this is Souq Sports, and we are reaching you live from Souq News TV on the best nation and on the best island in Africa. This is Lagos. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Yes, welcome back. We're still live on Souq Sports. My name is Souq John Rogers Souq, and Kelvin Ojefia is still here. The man they couldn't arrest. Remember, I keep telling you, he is very well available. Up for grabs. Just make sure that when you apply...
Please, make it clear. For the opposite sex, please.
No, definitely not.
No, we say apply. When you just say apply, so make it clear.
No, I need to see your bank accounts before you do the application.
From the opposite sex, please.
Let's get straight to sports business. For those that are wondering what's happening, Castle, they have made sponsorship return with Brentford. Congratulations to them. Now, online used car retail brand Castle, they have made an unlikely return to sports sponsorship as the official automotive marketplace sponsor for Premier League club Brentford. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. So you get to see them on the T-shirts and on the jerseys of those Brentford players. For those that are Brentford fans, yeah, it's all good. Now, Mark Cuban, you know who we're talking about. Each time you mention his name, what comes to your mind is money.
Business.
Yes, it's just money, from basketball to stakes to crypto. Now, he has taken key role in the new 750 million sports fund, Benga Sports Partners Fund. And now they are going to become the latest sports-focused private equity fund startup to cast eye over major league franchises. When are we going to start seeing Nigerian names, Nigerian brands in the news?
When we decide to take sport as business, and when we decide to privatize some of the clubs in Nigeria, maybe we'll start seeing brands taking over, partnering with some of these league and some of these clubs.
But you say when is that when going to win?
Who are we going to pass this question to now?
You were saying when. You said it like you knew the timeline when it was going to win.
I don't even know what to say right now. But when we decide to start seeing, I'm not sure if Nigerians, we've started seeing sport as business. Maybe we still see it as one of those games, and we place education and we play sport here.
I'll place oil.
And we place oil
and gas.
yeah, you understand things like that.
Then
so
politics now carries all of them.
as the grandfather, you hear people saying that my retirement plan is to enter into politics.
Okay, let's focus. Let's come back to where we are. This is Souq Sports. Let's get, for those that are wondering, National Sports Festival today, Ogun State is agog. Today, May 16th, the capital of Ogun State, Abeokuta, and also surrounding towns, Remo, Shagamu, and Ikene. They will be full of activities from today till the 30th of May as the 22nd National Sports Festival kicks off. Now, the game is tagged Gateway Games Ogun 2024. Now, they are rolling out the drums for specific opening ceremony that will happen on Sunday. But, hey, activities are starting today. May 18th, paving way for a competitive 2 weeks fun camaraderie amongst athletes, officials, fans, and tourists. We look forward to a very robust game, and that is going to bring you the event, and we'll tell you whatever is unfolding. Keep it locked here on Souq Sports. We'll have a whole lot of news, gist, gossip. You also hear part of that. Now, for every single person around Ogun State right now, I think they should be having some good bricks business happening around there.
Definitely.
Because a lot of people are coming in.
Definitely.
Transportation, hotels, food,
food,
arts, culture.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is a great one. But the part I would actually like to speak about is the media. How many media houses are going to cover the event from day one to the last day? Well, for print, and how many are going to promote the sport, promote the activities, to promote the positivity of
what's coming out from the game.
Yes, of what's coming out of the game. So how many? Not because if there's something, I know some of these bloggers does a lot, is taking the mistake and amplifying it. Maybe if the competition starts, maybe, let's say for example, someone is not wearing a particular uniform that he was supposed to wear, and he actually is on the track. Some bloggers will just take that, forgetting that it's not about him. They can just take that and amplify that particular mistake that just happened. So the media has a very big role to play in this festival. So I think they should preach, or they should say more of the positive aspect of the festival than the negative part or the mistake that they will see.
Okay, definitely there are human beings organizing it, so there will be some lapses. But remember, this is our national sports festival. This is Nigeria's national sports festival, and this is where you will get to see and pick a lot of new talents, good people that will represent this country in the future. This is where we get to see them. If we also try to develop, if we talk about development, this is where we should be going to say, okay, who are we going to catch, who are we not going to catch?
Oh, yes.
States are going against themselves in an array of sports, and it's going to be fun. We will keep you updated on what is happening at the sport festival. So that is one point you need to stay hooked, locked on Souq Sports. That's a promise for you. Now, for those wondering what's happening in the world of football, let's first talk Man U. I have this particular question. It's bothered me for a while.
Okay.
Why is Man U losing? I have to close my eyes. I have this question so that you look at me in my eyeball. Why is Man U losing all the Premier League matches and winning in Europa?
Should I? I think that question should be passed over to Ruben Amorim and his team. Should I say it's a strategy to win the Europa League?
Strategy.
Yes. Should I say it's a strategy to win the Europa League?
You know, if there's a part 2 for relegation, Man U is almost there.
Yes, they managed to escape. Not just Man U, Manchester United and Tottenham.
No, let's talk about Man U.
Okay, so Man U managed to escape. They managed to escape. So, like I said, I was talking with a friend yesterday, and I said, I still stand on my word when I say the Premier League is one of the toughest leagues in the world. And secondly, Ruben Amorim inherited a team that was shaky. A team that was not, that should I say, 60% of the players are lazy. They are not fit to his style of game. So it took him time to actually build the team to get to where they are. So I think he's a smart coach. He knows too well that he's not winning the Premier League. He knows too well that he's not making top 5. If you check, when he came in, his focus mainly was on domestic cups. That was FA and Carabao Cup then, and also the Europa League competition. If you check how they played in Carabao Cup and that of the FA, it was different from the way they play in the Premier League. So I don't know the mindset he plays in them whenever they're going to play other competition, and the one he places in them when they want to play the Premier League. Secondly, if they are meeting a big team on the Premier League, they play as if they are winning a trophy that very day. But when they are meeting a smaller team, it's as if they all just relax. So I don't know the psychology behind their game plan where they play.
Right now, are you talking as a sports analyst, or you're talking as an Amorim fan, or you're talking as a Man U sympathizer?
I'm talking as a sports analyst.
It's a sports analyst.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's happening between Man U and Tottenham, both occupying. They are both neighbors when it comes to standing in the table. No, I'm not your neighbor. When it comes to standing in the table, and both of them will be playing finals of Europa. Where is your money going to?
For this season, Tottenham has actually won Manchester United. They've played 3 times, and the 3 times Tottenham went home with 9 points. They went home with all points.
Okay.
I don't see it possible for them to go home with the last game.
Are you sure?
Yes. Now, apart from the injury crisis that Manchester United are facing right now, Tottenham are also facing their own injury crisis. Some of their major players are out of the season. Now, I think there's something they did recently. They had to make Son to come back on time because they need him in the finals.
Okay.
So now Son is back, but Maddalena is out.
Whatever they made, can they make and remake and made?
Let's see how it goes. But I'll definitely place my money on Manchester United that they are winning the Europa League.
Okay, so they will now qualify for Champions League.
I know that alone is going to hurt a lot of persons, especially the anti-Manchester United supporters. It's going to hurt a lot of
where are they on the table right now?
Oh,
Premier League table.
Manchester United. I think they should be 16.
How did you see them?
16.
No.
Okay. I know where most of the clubs are for now. So I know the bottom 5 and I know the top 5 as well.
Okay, to every fan out there, this also affected money is coming to the club for both Man U and Tottenham. But the good thing is that Europa also kind of shored up the finance a bit, just a bit. So getting into the Champions League, that will balance some books more. So, hey, we wish them the best. Now, let's get to what's happening at the Champions League final. Inter qualified and PSG qualified. Everybody was looking at Barcelona.
Qualifying.
Real Madrid.
Yeah.
No, let me not call us now.
No, you should, because at least, no, they tried.
I'm talking
First
about
of all, I'm going. Okay, for favorite. Okay.
So people were looking at
no one even saw us now. Even if we had to call favorite top 10, nobody would even mention us now at the beginning of the season when the competition started.
Okay, let's focus on.
I'm just saying.
I never say you're not saying. Good. So Inter, PSG, where will you put your money?
Where I won't. Both teams are very strong, and they will have the stamina to play 120 minutes game. That's if the game definitely go into an extra time. It's going to go into a penalty. So, and when it comes to penalty, it's a game of luck. So I won't place my money on any of them for now.
Wow. I'm looking at you with my side eye.
No, I'm just. Should I say that I will give it to Inter? But I would love PSG to win. Well, I'll give it to Inter.
I'll give it to Inter, but I love PSG to win.
Yeah, I would love PSG to win, but I'll give it to Inter.
Okay. Why? Because of their resilience or what?
I think they have
the kind of defensive play.
Should I say they are really the Italians, should I say Italians machine guns? Okay. I think
This is, I understand that.
Wait, this is exactly difficult for a team to go to Camp Nou, score 3 goals, drew a game against Barcelona. Barcelona they're actually they are the best team for this. Should I say this season? They are the best team this season. They keep winning. They won 3 trophies already.
Okay.
So
And they wanted to make it 4.
They wanted to make it 4. In fact, they wanted to take everything.
And Inter said no.
No. 3 goals at Camp Nou. And they came. Well, I'll give it to Inter, but I would love PSG to win. But I'm giving
Now
it to
you've
Inter.
changed your mouth again. Okay.
That's what I said earlier. I'll give it to Inter, but I would love PSG to win.
That's a political statement. For those that are wondering, last weekend, Nottingham Forest played Leicester, and our own Taiwo Awoniyi was injured in the process. A lot of controversy has come into it, but that's not what we are going to. Now we are going to say our prayers for Taiwo Awoniyi, and we wish you a speedy recovery. He's gone under the knife, and he's out. He was put in a coma, and he's also out. So he's recovering right now. The last we read, we heard about it, he had a second surgery, but that has also been done. We all on this side, we wish him the best, and we wish him a very, very fast recovery and back to what he loves doing.
Yeah, our prayers are with him. He's a very strong player, and he's a strong player, and someone like him going through this whole thing. And according to what the management of Nottingham Forest came out to say, they say it was all a rumor. I think they actually debunked some of the things that were said concerning.
Yeah, that's between the coach and the club owner.
Yeah, they said it was all a rumor. But all the same, we wish him a quick recovery, and we actually want to see him next season also doing what he does better, scoring goals for Nottingham Forest.
Yes, yeah, we wish them the best. Forest, we were looking forward to you finishing top 4.
Yeah, so
I had those hopes. But it's all good. It's all good. No matter how you finish, I know they are going to Europe.
Yes, definitely.
If not this, then maybe you go to where Chelsea is right now. But
I wouldn't say anything concerning the conference league. What happened? That's a competition as well. Do you have issue? Do you have any issue with the Chelsea and Real Betis?
Right
say something about the conference league.
You found it difficult even remembering who they are playing.
But it's a competition, at least.
Okay, for that particular competition that Chelsea.
What competition? Please say it. What competition? Don't be biased.
Okay, the gathering of the last losers in different countries, those that came 6th, that couldn't make the Champions League or play the Europa League, they had to gather them to play the what do they call it again?
The conference league.
Conference or confluence? Okay, now they gathered them to play that particular league. I will say congratulations to them. To Real Betis, you guys are the real deal.
So when it gets to Real Betis,
deal.
I see something. I think I'm smelling jealousy, but it's all good. It's all good. Chelsea just lost. They lost just 2 games. Just 1 game in the whole of the competition.
That's beautiful.
So definitely they can actually go home with the trophy. They need it.
Okay, they have to beat Anthony's Real Betis first for them to win that particular competition. That is also happening May. So hey, there's a whole lot to watch out for. Excuse me. Then let's get to where you were trying to go to before. Now, Nottingham Forest, they have come out to tell us directly that Evangelos Marinakis. Now, the exchange he had with the manager, Nuno Espirito Santo, was over-exaggerated. And what people came to publish, because people just went on social media and just went on fire. Now, on their own side, they were saying that the owner of the club could not stand seeing Taiwo Awoniyi in pains after colliding with the post. He was asking his medical team, why did you not take him out immediately? And he was trying to communicate that same frustration with the manager. That is what they are trying to say. But what people saw was something else. People were seeing the frustration of Nottingham Forest and them not beating Leicester and just went wild. Do you think what they are saying holds water?
No. Because if you check this season, Nottingham Forest has been there. Nino has actually been doing great as a coach. So just because he drew against Leicester, who are relegated, does not mean he's a bad coach. So I think they read different meaning to what the management was saying, what the owner of the club came out to say. They read it was a different thing entirely. So they were expecting that they were just expecting him to react that way. And I'm very sure that most of these rumors that went out will actually be from the Nottingham Forest fans as well.
Yes, but later on, we got to now hear from the medical team after Awoniyi was taken for emergency, and although it's kind of painful, but all the same, we need to temper our keyboards lightly. Sometimes it's good to take your fingers away from the keyboard, catch your thoughts, get them together, and ask yourself, how will what I'm typing right now affect the next person? Before you punch that enter button that sends it to everybody.
Get
Because
verified
on
information.
that particular day, Nottingham Forest, both the coach, everybody was trending for the bad reasons.
Yeah.
And it was not fair.
At all.
It was not fair.
At all.
Getting to see what happened later in less than 24 hours. It was not fair.
It was totally wrong. Get your information right. Get your facts right before you come out and publish some certain things. Think about the person you are writing about. I remember then when Harry Maguire was struggling in Manchester United. I know how a lot of
why must you go to
No, I'm just saying. I know how he was being criticized. If not that he was mentally strong, and I'm very sure that he had a lot of people behind him. That alone can actually lead him.
Which of the Harry Maguire?
Harry Maguire, the one in Manchester United.
Okay, the goal scorer that saved you guys.
Maguarino.
Oh, yeah.
The defender that became a winger.
Harry Maguire, congratulations, all the same. You know, he had this chance of being able to score either it is against the opponent or for the opponent. But all the same,
he must score.
He has to score. And his last goal was very good. Taiwo Awoniyi wish you a very quick recovery, and our hearts are with you. For Nottingham Forest, you guys have done good.
Yeah.
You guys have done
well
really,
deserved.
And you deserve all the applause you will get.
You do.
My name is Souq, John Rogers Souq. Remember, the National Sports Festival is happening wherever you are. Try and catch what's happening in Ogun State. If you can't get there, hey, go around, have some fun, buy some made in Nigeria things, get yourself some beautiful Ankara, some Ashofi, they make it there too, and get to see the tourist sites.
Yeah. I still be humble boy Kevin Ojefia from the hood, but before I sign out, should I say it was a painful thing for me yesterday when our under-20 lost the semifinals at the AFCON. The boys played. They deserve the win, but
mistakes are mistakes.
Yeah, they deserve the win. Just one goal and everything just ended like that. They played all what they could, but keep it up. See next time.
They've qualified for the World Cup.
That's a good one. That was a good one already.
We'll do this again, remember, next week. So don't go anywhere without being nice to the next person. My name is Souq, John Rogers Souq.
Souq, be nice to me as well. Be nice to me.
I will be nice to you. I will be nice. I will try. Have yourself a beautiful weekend. Bye.